Welcome back. If you're out looking for a gift this holiday season, you might want to consider making your own. ABC 15's Amanda Kenseth is at the Painted Potter with how you can create your own Christmas magic.
This beautiful place, people can walk in and essentially do stuff anytime, and you've got a bunch of examples up on the walls and just a bunch of fun stuff.
Yes, we have a lot of fun stuff. We have a very large selection of pottery. You can walk in and paint anytime we're open. We just ask that you come an hour before we close so you have enough time to paint before we close. We're open Wednesday through Sunday. And then we also run workshops. We do a Lazy Susan workshop once a month. We do framed resin art once a month. And then we have hand building workshops. We do wheel throwing. So we do all kinds of stuff here.
Yes, and I am very excited because we were doing all kinds of stuff this morning too. And I want to come over here so you can see all the different, options there are. And for the holidays, I know as a mom, like I love it when people, my kids make something for me, right?
Yes.
And I just feel like those are really neat gifts. Or, my mom and I used to go and we would go paint pottery together and, gift each other what we did together. So you have that memory built on top of the
handprints
actual
are big this time of year. Doing kids' handprints on plates and things like that.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And what else is fun is over here we have a bunch of people waiting, and I'm super excited because we also have play, and we're going to be making what?
You're going to make a little Santa gnome this morning.
I love it. So you have these kind of classes too?
Yes. Yep. So we have hand building classes all throughout the month. We do different stuff. We did gingerbread houses this month. We did Santa gnomes like that. What else did we do? We did some wheel throwing classes. We did chip and dip bowls on the wheels.
Oh,
yeah.
A little bit of everything. And coming up in a little bit, we'll learn how to make this little guy right here. You can pick one up.
Thank you, Amanda, and we will be checking in the next half hour to learn more. If you're looking for a gift this holiday season, you might want to consider making your own. ABC 15's Amanda Kenseth is at the Painted Potter with how you can create your own Christmas magic.
Yes, I'm so excited, and I have Marilyn here showing me how to do it. We're making a little Santa gnome. So what's next?
So next we're going to put this form in. This just kind of helps us get the shape.
Okay.
And we're going to bend these forward. Remember, we cut these on a 45, and we're going to go back and score this side like I did the other one.
Okay, just run it through like this?
Yes, all the way down, and that helps it to grab together.
Okay.
All right, and this is slip, and we're going to add some slip.
And that's just water and clay together?
Yes, water and clay. And if the clay's really wet, you don't have to have the slip, but this is not that wet, so we want to be extra sure that it's going to come together. And you need quite a bit to get it to stick because the gluing together is most important. So we're going to squeeze one over the other, like so, all the way up.
Okay, just like that.
Mm-hmm. Now, we want to come in and mash it down, and you've got a little form in there, so that's going to help it hold its shape. We can straighten it up, pull it over the top, like so, with your thumb.
That. And here people can take workshops and learn how to do this. I mean, even families can come in here and kind of make their own stuff together. Right. I love that. It's all about the experience,
Yes.
Oh, fun.
Thank you, Amanda, and we'll be checking back in the next half hour to learn more. If you're out looking for a gift this holiday season, you might want to consider making your own. ABC 15's Amanda Kenseth is at the Painted Potter with how you can create your own Christmas magic.
Gosh, this is so much fun. We're at a pottery wheel, and you teach people how to do this. People can come here, they can learn how to make their own bowls or whatever. And so what's next?
So right now we just got done pulling out our form. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our sponge.
Okay.
and we're going to do what's called compressing our bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to press our clay inside in the center with a little bit of pressure, and we're going to pull out towards the outside of our piece. What this does is it compresses the inside where the bottom of your bowl will meet the wheel head. It makes sure that there's no air in there, because if there is, it can cause cracking and it can cause your pieces to break when they're fired or even as they're drying out. So now what we're going to do is take your sponge out, wring out your sponge, and we're going to grab all of that extra water that's inside, because we definitely don't want any extra water in there, so we can see how deep our piece is.
And so beginners can come and learn how to do this.
Absolutely. This is something that I usually instruct our beginners to start with. The idea is to get your clay centered, and then from there we can go anywhere. We can start to learn how to open up your form and make a bowl or make a cup. Or I have some girls that are getting fantastic and they learn how to make raised up bowls, and they're colored out, and Shar is doing a fantastic job, as you can see right over there.
Yes, that looks awesome. And this is talk about why this is just such a therapeutic thing to do.
So for me, I've been doing this for about 13 years, and it brings me a lot of joy being able to make my friends and family plates and cups and bowls, and like you drink warm drinks in them, especially right now during the holiday season, and it just brings you a lot of joy when you're holding something that's homemade and the actual vessel itself is warm, because whatever you put in there is warm, and it just fills you with a lot of joy during the holiday season.
I love that. Oh my gosh, yes, and it fills you with joy just to make it. And what do you think? Do you think mine will crumble?
No, I think it's going to do a great job.
All right, yes.
Thank you, Amanda, and we'll be checking back in the next half hour to learn more. If you're out looking for a gift this holiday season, you might want to consider making your own. ABC 15's Amanda Kinzith is at the Painted Potter with how you can create your own Christmas magic.
Yes, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I got to use the pottery wheel, and then we made the little Christmas gnome, and I also want to show off these the stuff with the hands is really popular, and oh my gosh, year after year it kind of shows, you know, how big the little kids get and stuff like that. It's really meaningful. And then now we are painting.
We are going to make a peacock bowl, so we are hoping that it's going to come out like this.
All right, so what is this that I'm using right now?
That is called flux, and that is what creates movement.
I think I already put too much on.
Nope, that's
it's
okay.
running. That's okay?
We want it to run.
Oh, good. All right. Ooh. And so what does this do then? This is what makes...
So when you put that on and you layer it with other glazes, it creates a chemical reaction in the kiln and makes it run and make fun designs like this.
It looks so pretty. That's so neat.
And you can use different colors. We're going to use blue and teal for our dots today.
And really, people can walk in and do this, right?
Yep.
That is amazing. I was saying, you know, for people like me who can't necessarily make plans, but if you're up here and you're like, oh, let's pop in and paint some pottery.
Just pop in and paint pottery.
Really making like great memories together too.
Yeah. So this was a family that came in and they put all of their nicknames on there with their handprints.
I love that. And the thing about these gifts is they're functional too.
Yep.
And then you have the whole experience that you can remember.
Yep. You can display them. You can use them. We don't recommend putting them in the dishwasher because it is art. So you want to preserve your art.
Right. Hand wash.
Yes. Hand wash only.
Right. I love it. All right. What's next?
All right. So now you are going to make some dots with. There was a little sponge here somewhere.
Oh, right here.
Yep. So we put this on here. So you're going to take and do a row of dots in between your W's.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Yep.
And you know the fun thing? I mean, it always turns out cool, and it doesn't matter because it's about the process. It's fun.
It's about the process.
And thank you, Amanda. Now, the Painted Potter is located at 641 Main Street in North Myrtle Beach.